Hi everyone, this is my very first video tutorial, so I really hope you can understand me. If not, please feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm going to review today the round off templates by Winner Designs. I met Linda Winner, who designed the template at market, and she really sold me on how great these templates are when you come to cutting things out, especially when they're sort of awkward shapes. So if you're cutting out sort of rounded corners and things, your choices are usually paper templates, and I don't do terribly well with those. I only ever rotary cut out things, and I'm not always that accurate at going around corners, so you know, they end up fairly mangled. The other option is there are some plastic ones on the market. Creative Grids have got one and a few others, but even though they've got kind of grippy stuff on the bottom of them, they don't always grip the fabric that well. The great things about these templates is they've got this sort of grippy textured stuff on the bottom, so that if you put them on the fabric, it'll always hold on to the fabric, which is great. It means that you don't necessarily have to have a cutting board that spins round. You can actually spin the fabric round using the template, which is quite useful for me because, as you can see, my cutting table backs up to a wall on two sides here, and the third side is kind of half restricted as well. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to use this to round off the corners on a bag I'm making. I'm going to use two different sizes here, so there's 4 different angles on the corners of this template. There's actually 3 sets of these, each of them with 4 different sizes. So what I'm going to use for this one is a 2-inch one on the corners of the body of the bag, and then I'm going to use 2.5 inches on the flap. So to use it, you line up the sides with the side of the fabric. I use a small cutter when I'm using this. This is a 28mm Alpha cutter. It's just easier to get round the corners than if you're using a 45mm one. So I'm just going to cut that out there, okay, and then move this round and cut this out as well. Okay, and you can see how the small blade just hugs into the template there. Okay, and there you've got nicely rounded off corners. If you're using fusible fleece, which I will be using for this, the next thing you do is round off a fusible fleece as well. So I'm going to grab that here, and again I'm going to use the 2-inch on this. Now, fusible fleece can be a little bit awkward. It can sometimes leave sort of little jaggy bits behind, but it doesn't matter. You can sort of trim those off afterwards, it's fine. And of course that one didn't do it just because I had said it would. And there we go. So that will now fit nicely onto here. So I've got a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and as you can see, that fits in nicely there. And I can go and fuse that. So I think it'd be fair to say I really do love these templates. Much better than the Creative Grid one that I did get before. And I think I'm definitely going to be investing in some more of them. Thanks very much for introducing them to me, Linda. Thanks. Bye.